Hey everyone, Dan Schneider here. Yeah. I'm here to give a Hollywood interview about my series, I Hamlet. In my interpretation of Hamlet's play within the play, the actor is seen too. I choose to transform the Shakespeare tragedy into a sitcom, iCarly style, called I Hamlet. In my version, Hamlet becomes a host of a popular web show. Horatio becomes a cameraman like Freddie Benson is in iCarly, and Claudius Crime, that originally is killing Hamlet's dad, is changed from that to just eating his triple chocolate deluxe cake. Even though the crime is 100 times less serious, the structure and purpose of the original scene remain the same. The main function of this scene in Shakespeare play is to give Hamlet some proof that Claudius is guilty. Before this scene, Hamlet only had the ghost word that Claudius murdered his father. Hamlet is not completely sure whether he can trust the ghost. So he creates a play that recreates the murder that describes the ghost, to see if Claudius has any reaction. When Claudius becomes uncomfortable and leaves, Hamlet gains confidence that the ghost was telling the truth. In my adaptation, this same shift happens. Hamlet suspects Claudius ate the cake, but he doesn't know for sure. So he creates a film that recreates the cake theft and shows it to the family. When Claudius becomes nervous and runs away, Hamlet and Horatio take this as proof of guilt. The scene creates a shift in knowledge because Hamlet moves from being suspicious to being certain. I choose the genre of a Nickelodeon-style sitcom because it allowed me to modernize the scene while keeping its central idea. Shows such as iCarly and Drake and Josh often use awkward situations, misunderstandings, exaggerated reactions, and laugh tracks. Oh yeah, especially laugh tracks. These elements fit surprisingly well with Hamlet's plan because the original scene is already based on someone exposing another person through some kind of entertainment. By turning the play into an internet show, I was able to make Hamlet's scheme feel natural for turning the play into for a modern audience. The audience can immediately understand why Hamlet will create the video test to taste someone's reaction. This sitcom format also makes Claudius' guilty behavior more obvious and entertaining than it might be on a traditional play. One important thing is I lost one important thing my I Hamlet has compared to the Shakespearean Hamlet is that I kind of lost some of his emotions through the genre change. In Shakespeare original scene carries a sense of danger because the crime of being exposed is murder. Claudius has killed a king and stolen the throne, making the possible consequences extremely horrible. In my adaptation, the crime is just eating a cake. Even though this creates comedy and makes the scene easier for a modern audience to enjoy, it can really fully capture the tension, fear, and tragedy of the actual original play. The audience laughs at Claudius' actions rather than fearing what he's capable of most of the time. This is the biggest problem of my adaptation. There are two specific lines from Shakespeare's text that served as important anchors for my decision on the adaptation. The first is the line where Hamlet says, "The play is the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king." This line directly inspired the concept of my adaptation. Instead of creating a stage, my version of Hamlet took the world play as the word play as playing like TV or a movie and creates a video segment for I Hamlet. The purpose remains exactly the same: to reveal Claudius' guilt through his reaction. The second line is, "What frightened with false fire?" In the original scene, Hamlet says this after Claudius suddenly leaves the performance. Hamlet interprets Claudius' reaction as evidence that he suddenly, as as evidence that he has been exposed. I included this line after Claudius runs away from the room because it serves the same function in my adaptation than in this Shakespearean adaptation. It marks a moment when Hamlet just realizes his plan has worked. Overall, my goal was to preserve the heart of Shakespeare's scene while presenting it in a way that feels recognizable and funny to a modern audience. Although the setting, genre, and crime have changed, the essential idea stays the same. Hamlet still uses performance to expose Claudius, and Claudius' reaction reveals his secret truth. Well, that's for all, and I'll see you guys in the next Hollywood interview. Thank you for having me here.